I'm gonna pass this one off to Tom Bodette. Here.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Thanks, Tom Bodette. I need to have that as a sounder. I freaking love Tom Bodette so freaking much. You know he's on NPR, like, on a regular basis. If you've ever watched the show, Wait, Don't Tell Me, Tom Bodette's good peeps, you know? He would definitely be a star, wouldn't mind meeting. That 9 was hot buttered ass last night, Biggie. Yes, I think it's destiny that I'm going to be there this time, Joker. I think it's absolute destiny that I'm going to be there. I think just all the stars are finally aligning, gamers. All right, well, I want to get started so Biggie can see as much of this as possible before he goes to sleep, so we'll leave the light on for you. I gotta turn this up a little bit. Oh, really? Wait, do I know Blaze? That name sounds awfully familiar to me. Yes, I can do shit. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I can't be playing super harsh settings, A. Oh, beans. And B, this could have been an email. Okay, all I'm still seeing is designated hitter. Can you please remind me what DH is again? I'm sorry. I blame baseball for this. Department. Why do I always think that means designated hitter? What's wrong with me? I'm so sorry. I should know that. I know I'm bad with acronyms. I don't realize I'm that bad with acronyms. I blame LJM baseball. Would you light my candle? What are you staring at? A candle block candle. This game. Well then, game. I guess I can apply that to a couple things. If I'm up here, I might as well get these. Okay, who's Mr. Wembley? I feel like I should know who Mr. Wembley is or what that's referring to. You know what? Yeah, donate to TSF. There you go. There you go. There's your signal to donate. There's the bat signal for donating. Oh, that's a dungeon. All right. I do like a Rick like 2 usually if I don't have a sword. Nah, hard pass. I have a meeting date set up for them a couple days after I get back from Trans Am. I am very excited. Any roads are like a B. None of them go to Death Mountain. More like a B- then. They are okay. I still prefer one goes to Death Mountain as someone who sucks at scrolling over to it. Hey, Biggie, baby biscuits out. On the right. Hello. Welcome. You see him, Biggie? Aw. Hi, Shadow. It's good to see ya. It's number fun. I have no clue what that means. Please explain yourself so I don't accidentally have to take action. That's kind of odd. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Also watch the all caps. I don't know if you're a bot or not. But yeah, Elizabeth, it's good to see you. Oh yeah, Shadow, of course. We just started. It seems okay so far. I don't have a sword yet, but I've also been like kind of just searching. Making sure there's no important floor drops early in any of this. I got 2 free keys, though. Okay, Biggie. I think they don't understand. Drop the hammer! It's always the YouTubers. What's the... this is Zelda 1 Randomizer. Also, hello, great one. Yeah, Joker, it always happens at the beginning of streams. I always get at least one like that in YouTube. But yeah, hey, great one. Thank you, Joker. I swear, YouTube has its own brand of chat half the time. I'm trying to build a community on YouTube, but that kind of thing always happens. I don't know how I got through that. That was a little bit excessive of the game. Keep the change, you filthy animal. All right. This is the money. The money is good so far in this seat. This is great. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the mod tools on there definitely leave something to be desired. It's always at the beginning, X-Pog. I don't know. I don't get it either. I think it's because my, like, YouTube thing gets pushed into some algorithm and then weird stuff tends to happen. Wait, Joker, hang on. Time out. Have you actually seen Bridgerton, or are you just saying that? You can't say that without context. Okay, probably not worth going up to Death Mountain early for, but that's fine. Oh, well, you can't! You see, you can't just do that, because then what if I want to start up a conversation? I'm like, aww. That's a saying. Right. Yes, I've rolled this seed. It's gonna suck. Hell yeah, X-Pac. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. It just gets better. The season gets better the further you get into it. I can't say that for every season, but this one really gets good the more you get into it. It takes a little while. That's the only problem with season 4. It takes a little while for it to get going. Once it gets going, it's quite good. Desi and I are 1 episode away from finishing up Fellow Travelers. It's my second watch, and it's just as good as the first time, if not even better. Hey, Christmas. Thank you. That's a big old note for me. Thank you, Pika. Also, Hub, thanks for streaking. I was kind of worried Big Head had gotten banned, and I was like, ah, no, Biggie. Do I have to go, like, talk to somebody? But no, Biggie just got timed out. Probably something in the bot. Hey, some people's names out there are actually Christmas, okay? No, Endgame Minda is hot. GDQ's just family friendly. No, that's the thing, Shadow. The only thing is there's no item stairway in Dungeon 2. That's like the big thing to remember about Dungeon 2. Wait, which one is it? Hang on, do you know the number? Eternal, which one is it? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I gotta know. If it's not 2, it's kind of wrong, but... Alright, so the PV's on the coast. That's such a good emote still, Biggie. You can use that here all you want to. Especially if we're talking about Season 2 of Bridgerton. Yeah, that's because Midna's a good cat. Those are very average bombs. Speaking of which, I should probably mark that. Don't ask me, I don't moderate it. That ain't my job. Thank you, Do. I don't necessarily think that's GDQ's fault. I think they're just kind of liable for a lot of stuff because they work with charities. See, this is why, again, my opinions are my own. This is why you work with a charity like the Shameless Fund. Because, like, again, you can be unauthentically yourself, okay? That's the kind of charity I want to work with. Good luck, we're all counting to 10. Hi, Jeffy. Hey, again, it's not that I don't necessarily share these opinions. It's that they're still responsible for part of my paycheck, and you don't piss off the hand that feeds you. And unfortunately, if one day, or yeah, unfortunately, if there is a day where I ever get severed from GDQ, I really can't even share my opinions for 5 years after, or something like that. I'd have to look up the legality of it, but yeah. Oh, you're talking about the next season, like the one I haven't even seen yet. You're talking about 5. Gotcha, Eternal. Yep, that's correct. I think even that is normally could be used against me, but I still think it's silly to have it be an NDA to talk about what's in the contents of the NDA, but that's just me. I think that's a little too far. But yeah, it's 5 years. Unless something else happens otherwise. Again, I'm not saying I agree with any of it, but... But you understand why I, like, at least, like, need to work, right? Shadow, like, hotfix is very different, in my opinion. I think, if I were to guess, it's because so much of their work is reliant upon the court of public opinion, that there's just too great of a liability. At least that's what I was thinking. I didn't even know that's what it's called. I just knew, like, that was the rule. That's all I'm gonna say, Shadow. Oh, Biggie got timed out for being horny on main, and it wasn't even that bad, in my opinion. But it's not my rules. I would like to come back with a ring. Y'all, if I ever... I mean, don't get me wrong, I like hosting hot picks. It's good experience, but, like, if I ever do get a chance, I would definitely like to be able to, like, do something else. If I still had, like, esports teams and sponsors and stuff like that, I could, but... yeah. Again, though, I'm allowed to read and stuff. I just can't, like, comment on any of it because I don't want to get in trouble. Again, it's not that I disagree with some of what's going on, but I'd prefer to not get fired from my job. That's at least responsible for 1/4 of my income a month. If I could make as much, at least with hotfix, as I could with MagFest and not have to deal with that, I would definitely consider. I definitely, if I'm being honest, I do feel like there's some decisions that could be made that would make MagFest stronger, if that makes sense. But there's always that with every, like, event, right? I mean, I'm one of the big people on board for Trans Am this year. One of the reasons why Trans Am is happening in person is because I had a pretty at-length discussion with Ty about it. I hope it is successful. I really do hope so. I mean, they raised 50K last year, so. I will say this much. I don't want anyone to be surprised when it comes out, but I am only getting one hosting shift, which is, I don't have entirely a problem with it. I'm only getting one hosting shift because it's a rule for anyone who works staff. They said they want to keep it fair and not look partial, so I only get one shift as a hotfix member. But again, I won't overwork myself, so that's a plus. That's a big plus. Because remember, hosting isn't paid at the events, obviously. Oh, very funny. Yo, Nukes, thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed your stream. It looked like you're having a good time. Thank you for thinking of me. Tell the pups I said hi. Tell your doggies I said hi. Yeah, Poppy and Bagel. They good friends. My front page day will actually be during Trans Am, actually. I'll be live like 4 a.m. to noon on my stream. We all banked our front pages together to see if that'll make any difference for the event. I actually think it's a really cool idea. Ah! I got a hug from a mummy. Yo, that's awesome, Pika. Yeah, I've been friends with Nukes for a while. That mummy tried to hug me. Is that a new Amy? Oh my gosh! Whoever did Amy's new emote, that's super cute. No, that makes sense, Jericho. That makes sense. Oh, I've known Nukes way longer than that. No, I'm just gonna slide through here, Gliok. Yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't still feeling like a little bummed about the fact that I'm not gonna be running host stuff, but like, again, there's some silver linings to it for sure. Actually, I'm gonna get that Triforce. I'm not that deep in. All right, so I found a heart out of 2. Did I find any items yet here? I don't think so. Yeah, if I could find like a second gig that like paid as much, then I would really consider doing something different. But here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I get too much experience on a resume for working for that, so like I don't want to risk anything with that, you know? Still don't understand what I needed to do to get a more diverse skill set for hosting coordinator, but I don't think I can have any more of a diverse skill set than I already have for hosting coordinator. I mean, it was the only answer I got, other than I interviewed well. There was nothing wrong with my interview, which is always a good thing. There was nothing wrong with my interview, and I just didn't have a diverse enough skill set. And they wish they could have taken everyone, but they couldn't. No, I do not. They never tend to say who gets it until, you know, you're working for them at some position. Like, you never find out who got it. It tends to be a little more hush. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only answer I have to go off, and that was the third time I got declined for that job in particular. I was told to, after the first couple times, to get more experience, and then after that... And I did get more experience. Like, I've done the stuff for TSF this year, and I'm doing the Trans Am stuff. And then after that was just I needed a more diverse skill set. At my age, I don't know I can get more of a diverse one. Nope, absolutely not, Jumpman. That I can say for sure. Also remember, even if it was, which it isn't, in this case, it is very easy to get in trouble. That is the most diplomatic way I can put it. It is very easy to get in trouble, so... It is no effort to get in trouble with that. But you know, I'm kind of used to that kind of environment, you know? My family was like that growing up, so it's nothing I haven't experienced before. See, the problem with the industry that I work in general, chat, is that there's not a lot of paid opportunities, right? Like, it's very monopoly-ish, right? So when you do get a paid opportunity, unfortunately, you know, people can kind of have the liberty to run things however they would like to. That's all I'll say about that. Just a real general statement about the gaming industry. So unfortunately, it's one of those, like, if you don't like it, what are you going to do? Leave? There's not a lot of other paid opportunities. Which is, you know, kind of one of the many dangers of monopolies. Eat it, manhandler! I mean, look at what's happened since, I decided to leave, one sponsorship for ethical reasons. They went bankrupt soon after, so it didn't matter. And then I left my esports team, which ghosted me and got rid of me. Didn't even give me, like, a real warning about when payment would stop or anything like that. Opportunities really don't come around often in this field. You know, there was actually a lot of good dodges around the BMOS. Also, what the hell is up with this dungeon and everything being a freaking BMOS? Yeah, thanks. By the way, I hope I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to talk about, like, what it's like to work in this general, like, streaming industry and such. It's really difficult. That's why the best thing you can do is just cultivate your own stream in your own community and hope that, you know, it's enough to live on. Which, with Auth, it probably wouldn't be, but with Auth, he and I make it work. Oh, hello there, sweetheart. How are you doing? It's an otter! Oh my goodness, it's an otter! Hi, Mr. Otter. How are you doing? Hello, Gren. How are you doing?
Butterfly in the sky.
Aw, thanks, y'all. Take a look and let it cook.
On Skybilz Twitch.
Yeah, I was just talking about how jobs are kind of uncommon to find in the streaming and gaming industry. Oh my goodness. How did I do that room? I'm a freaking genius, that's why. I'm a freaking gaming genius right here. Grant, thank you so much again. I appreciate you, gamer. Ah! Sorry. At least that one wasn't a shrill scream. It just caught me by surprise because I was looking over for a sec. Aw, thanks, baby. I appreciate that. Butterfly in the sky.
Raise butts twice as high.
Take a look and let it cook.
On Skybilz Twitch.
Yo, thank you. Oh, piss. No, it's in the frickin' nope. Oh, actually, I gotta see if that was an item. Box! Okay, it's just key. Okay. No, if there's a giant like in this game, something went really wrong there. Yo, Ashen, what's up? Bad job, Cap. Attacking Grunt, thank you so much again for the tier 3. Aw, thank you for the tier 3. I feel so loved right now. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's 10 years of me getting partner, apparently. I found this out yesterday. Well, it's a little old, but I could live with it. By the way, this dungeon sucks. Go down.
And Spark's giving birth to a cactus.
Ooh, Desi. Is that 100 big old months with tier 2? Thank you, Desi. I appreciate that. I was just telling people how our fellow traveler's journey is almost complete. Ah! Alright, do I go down from here? Yeah, that's a good emote. But hello, for folks who don't know, I'm Author Blues' partner. I'm Skybilz. It's wonderful to meet y'all. And this is all the one randomizer on a seed that I dealt. Never play a seed dealt by me. These rolled down by 1, I want to say. I'll actually be playing this exact run, a consternation seed that I dealt. Oh, freaking second to last enemy has the clock. Help me out here, game. Yeah, I sure am. Aw, beans, really? Where are you taking me? That's wonderful game. Thank you. No, 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 Biggie. I'll be fine. They know that I'm dealing my own brand, for better or for worse. This 8 sucks. I'm looking for the floor item in the second staircase. Well, technically the second dungeon item, but you all know what I mean. Really? I think it's still a shared board, I want to say. Maybe not. Actually, that wouldn't make sense given this one. At least I'm getting bombs still. Biscuit's at? Where's Biscuit? Where's Biscuit at? Oh, on the left, yeah. I didn't know Fred changed that. Really? This game right now. Oh, Biggie, the two in the Corn Club are very cute. Game, what do you want me to do with this? Oh, shit. I mean, I'm in too deep now. I have to find the second one. Do I want to deal with that? Can I go up from here? Yeah, to avoid fighting a room of dark notes that early, sure. Yeah! Yeah! Okay! Okay! I'm picking up what you're putting down. That alone may have been worth the cost of admission here. Okay. That is one of the best bomb upgrades I've seen in a long-ass time. Z would have hated this room. Oh, right, it's probably in this room. No, wait, it's a shutter door. It's a shutter door. So unless that's like the floor item room, that's not it either. Alright, I already checked this room. Up and to the left. We're just looking for another staircase right now. Hey, Biggie! Do you have my stapler? Did I find more than one item? I don't recall such a thing. I don't remember now, which is not good. Must have been like a staircase room. It's the Goma! It's the Goma! And this is... It's the Goma. The Goma's holding an item. Rude. Frickin' rude. Well, at least we know Bo can't be in here unless it's this floor item. No, that's not happening. Not yet, at least. If it was a 3-headed, I may have been able to do it, but 4 is a little much right now. What'd I find? Just 1 heart in there? I sure only found 1 heart in there. Alright, Goma's holding the other item in that dungeon. Number 7. I feel like we never see a lot of mold worms on any of these seeds. Of course, it has to be in one of the hardest possible rooms for a mold worm to be in. What did I grab? Just more bombs. Okay. Danger noodles. Great. Manhandle is a heavy hecker in this one. Hey! That was great. I'm gonna gamble on that one. I shouldn't, but... Yep, that was great. I had no business winning that one, but we take them, you know? Know what I mean? Alright, let's go back to level 3, actually, while we're here. Oh, definitely. I'd see the pack people. Right. Level 3's on the screen. Oh! Nice spawn. You gotta love that. I don't think in all my years of playing Zelda I've ever seen the noodles spawn like this. You know what? This is just more economical. Because if I find another bomb upgrade, there's 77 versus 66. Like, that's just good money spending. Alright, so this is segmented. Yup! Let me just make sure there's nothing in here. So how you doing, by the way? Anybody up from the raid? How are y'all doing? Up. We are in the... hey, Chad, I got a funny joke for you. What do you call a room with only 3 likes in it? A short stack. I'm kind of proud of that one, actually. No! No! The game hated my joke! The game hated my joke! That's not funny! That's not funny! What are you doing? Ah, piss! Well, you know, I would not fault a single person in chat if they told me that I deserved what happened to me. Would not fault a single person. Well, chat, do you think that one should, do you think that should go to the old YouTube in a couple days during my absence from stream? Does that clip need to go up during Trans Am? Alright, anyways. Oh, Xpog, you missed a good one. You gotta go back to the clip I just took. You'd laugh your ass off. Yeah, I had to do RNG tonight. Thanks, Rocket Plane. Yep. I sure did, and the seed, this is the first time a seed has ever given me a hard time for making a pun. Like, the seed directly refused me entry into level 3 after making a pancake pun. Honestly, kind of upset about it. I would go into level 1 right now, but there's a lot of whizzies in that level. I guess I could go do level 4. Wonder if Oth saw that happen to me and he chuckled. Seems like something Oth would do. I mean, chuckled that the misfortune happened to me, not the joke. Oth would not find that funny. An otter does not find such a thing funny. I'll go to level 4. You're my level 4 forevermore, and I love you. He's gonna you know him. Hey, Biggie. I think I can say this much. I'm pretty confident I can, because it's not giving away, like, a super location, but, like, on the way to Trans Am, Biggie, on the way, guess where I get to go on Thursday? I'm so excited. I'm gonna send you pictures. Because it'll be my first time. No. I get to go to the Casa Bonita. I am quite excited. I didn't even know it was like a real place. I thought it was just like a joke in a South Park episode. I hope the food's good. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about going. I can't wait to see the cliff divers. You know, I feel like I'm getting blacked out of several dungeons. Yep. I need a key for that dungeon. I think I gotta go looking for either level 6, because I think that's the last dungeon I haven't found yet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, wait, I guess I don't know where level 5 is yet either. Alright, I gotta go to Death Mountain then. Oh, the South Park creators bought it? That's actually kind of sweet. So the place is gonna have like a ton of South Park stuff in it. That's kind of cool. I am so terrible at screen scrolling. Like, why? Am I, like, not standing close enough to the edge of the screen? Is that what's going on? A little too close? I have to stand further away, really? Okay. What the hell? They're big, chunky 80s pixels. Like, I feel like that should have been it. Like again, that also felt like it was good. Okay. Thank you. I was never good at that movement. Yo, Cosmodon, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that, gamer. How are you doing? No, that's understandable, Pika. That's not soft at all. I understand. The old episodes definitely did not age properly, but some of the newer ones for calling out certain people are pretty good. But I understand entirely. Certain words get thrown around a little too easily. Okay, I'm not actually gonna pick that up right now. Hi, Cosmodon. How are you doing? It's nice to see ya. Hi. I'm glad Revan seemed to enjoy himself today. No, you don't say, game. You know, this is a pretty bad seed so far. I don't have a lot of... am I surprised I dealt this dumpster fire? Remember that, chat. It's true. Give me the garbage. All right, there's number 6. All right, so I'm missing 1 dungeon still. Oh, it's Mr. Cab. Hi, Cab. How are you doing? Name that ink blot. I think it looks like a paintball gun. Oh, thanks, Cab. I appreciate that. Thank you for thinking of me, Cab. I hope you had fun playing Mega Mans. Too much, not strong enough. Nice. Thick handygrams. I see. Oh, this is a soft lock. Unless I can do this. Oh, that was lucky. I'll take it. It's gibberish. It's like called community hints or something like that. Hey! I didn't even have to buy blue for that. Alright, so now we're looking for a staircase and a compass. We do take those. We also take those. This room looks like just like another room in this dungeon. I mean, I'll take it. I need more keys. I'm not gonna complain. At least this dungeon delve's been a little more productive than my 8 delve. I'm still sad the Sabers got eliminated. Not like an active sad, more like a passive sad. Oh, probably. Oh, beans. Yes. Oh, blue dark nuts, what are you doing to me? No! Really? Game, eat my butt. Alright, pack of hot dogs. Alright, well 6 will be my first fully complete dungeon. Once I've had the Triforce. Yep, I found the wieners. It's true. Hello, Gory-Eyed Beast. Welcome on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with this game. Like, I had this game when I was, like, 3. This game was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to learn how to read at an early age and learn how to read maps at an early age. I had, like, one of those, like, unofficial guides to this game. And it taught me how to read grids and read fancier words at a younger age. If you ever want to motivate a kid to read, it's a good way to do it. Okay, well, what motivated little Cab to read, Mr. Cab? Oh, nothing yet? Really? Actually, the Triforce wouldn't be in here unless it's another staircase. Ah! Just need a Triforce out of this dang place. No, it's not Nintendo Power Magazine. No. They're back in the day. There was like unofficial guides that existed. They weren't associated with Nintendo. There were like different like guides and stuff like that. Well, I'm I'm excited for little Cab to learn how to read. I think that reading is great. I actually really loved my local library when I was young. Something click from hell yeah. Yeah. Kind of like a Prima Guide, but not a Prima Guide, like something else. When I was that age, Prima Guides didn't exist. Nintendo Power did. But the Prima Guides didn't. That wasn't a thing yet. Those hadn't been invented quite yet. Is that a room? I could technically go into that room, but then I have this key that'll get me into most parts of level 3. Yeah, I have a Prima Guide for like Kingdom Hearts 2, for instance. Like that was a thing. Yeah, this guide was from like 1986 or 7, I want to say. No, Spoon, I know what you're thinking. No, Spoon, no. Even if you are a Jets fan, you're not allowed to keep making those references. Sorry, Cab. I forgot I have more than one Jets fan in my chat right now. Oh, Spoon was here earlier, I assure you. What, Mr. Cab? What's that? Did they get a good draft at all this year? I mean, it could be worse, Cab. You could be an Aaron Rodgers fan. Or a Steelers fan. Well, the ladder's not in here, so... Oh my gosh. Is it just me or is this seed really bad? Oh yeah, what's his face? Tom Grossi made a whole video about how Steelers fans were sulking after Rodgers got signed on for another year. Go watch it, by the way. Go watch Tom Grossi's video. Tom Grossi's a freaking genius. Well, if you want to look up the guide I had as a kid, I think it was called Conquering Zelda. It doesn't look like your average video game guide. Tom Grossi, Cab. He's very good. Tom Grossi, like literally, if Collinsworth is calling a game, I would rather listen to Tom Grossi. Tom Grossi's like my go-to. Tom Grossi's good. He's good Pete. He's good people. Someone can throw his link in the channel if they want to. Yeah, thank you, Xpac. Thank you. Yeah, Tom Grossi is great. Would recommend. Yes! I did, Cab, did you? That was the book that taught me how to read. And taught me how to read maps. I know someone else who grew up with that guide. Thank you, Xpac. Alright, I think that's the last dungeon we had to find. Yeah, my copy's somewhere in my... I think I still have it somewhere. It's not in very good shape, though. And you want to know what? I remember this. So one year for my birthday, like as a kid, I got like these glitter pens. And I took one of my glitter pens and I circled the room in level 4 where the likes first appeared. And I wrote down the room where the likes appeared in level 4, like I circled it. Even back then, I didn't like them. It's Dupes and it's Gavin. Hey, y'all. Can I get a shout out for Boral, Doobie, and Gavin, please? Aw, thanks, Dupes. I appreciate that. Dupes, it's my 10th year partner already. Hi, Gavin and Gavin's community. How are y'all doing? Oh, really, Cav? I didn't know that. No, please go eat, friend. Go eat. I am going to be going to a charity event called Trans Am. But when I get back from Trans Am, maybe before I leave to see family in June, we can go do another stream, Gavin. I'll start brainstorming some fun streams to have together. Because I know you said you want to hang out again, and I could not agree more. I now know what that means, Gavin. I had to ask somebody what that meant the other day. I felt so old. All right, so the bow can't be in here, logically, assuming that that's a thing. Okay. I clipped into a Goma staircase for a freaking staircase. I had to ask what bat meant. Yeah, I kind of felt outdated. As much as a person who is a millennial born in the late 80s can feel outdated. Oh yeah, I also gotta decide too. I get to stream on my birthday this year, chat. I gotta decide what kind of birthday stream I want to do. What should I do for my birthday stream this year? Oh, it's like you can count on it or something like that, Cav. At least that was my translation of it. Why are there so many oh, great. We're in Wizzy's clubhouse. Yeah, Cav, you have a fighting chance to know current references because at least you have a kid. That's like the one thing about, like, one positive thing that I definitely would think would be good for me having a kid personally is I could at least understand younger references. Hell yeah, we're getting that. He's also a gamer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I actually, Eli, since you're in chat, I actually have a funny thing to share with you because I learned something today. So I was scheduling a meeting, you know, with the person at the head of TSF. She's a wonderful person, by the way. So anyways, I was scheduling a meeting with her via email because I'm going to meet with her when I get back from Trans Am. And she was like, yeah, I got to record it in my diary. And I'm like, I had to Google what does a diary mean in British English because, like, I need to really brush up on my British English if I'm going to be working with a lot of folks and having a fan base in Britain because I had, yes, yeah, but I had no clue what that meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need to learn a lot of Britishisms before I go to Great Britain next year. Because I will likely be taking one of my planned honeymoon trips. I want to go there and I want to go to Japan, but I'm going to be going to Britain first because of Sunday in the Park with George. But I'm going to be going likely to Britain next year. I think it's like a calendar. I think, again, though, I didn't want to embarrass myself, right? Like, I've been trying to make, like, a good first impression. Like, I really care about working with the folks at TSF, you know? So, like, I wasn't going to ask her. So, like, I better have, like, Google handy during my meeting because I don't know what some of these things mean, you know? And I don't want to be, like, that person that's like, excuse me, what did you say? It's totally on me though. Like it wasn't on her. Like this is apparently a regular term folks use in Britain. It's the same way how like thank you so much for the tier 3 for 13. Also, the first floor is not the ground floor. If you're told something's on the first floor, look for stairs. Roger. Take a look and let it cook. So many tier 3s today. Thank you so much, gamers. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a couple more room checks since I found that, but oh no. I swear to gosh, if the ladder's somewhere near here, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Like, imagine if the ladder's in this room, chat. Like, imagine. I think I'd throw something at my green screen if the ladder was in a room like this. It's like the same way, like, if you meet someone that's not familiar with the gaming community, and, like, and this has happened in the past week, again, in my correspondences, you know, I'm like, hey, I have a challenge run to do. And, you know, most people who are familiar with the community would be like, oh, yeah. yeah. Good luck with your challenge run. You know, you're going to be doing something involving, you know, doing a game, using some very different and difficult tactics. But I think that she thought that I was going to be like running a physical marathon. So I did not correct her. I'm definitely going to talk to her about some gaming terminology, though, or at least use them in sentences because, like, again, it's like a jargony thing, right? We were talking about this on RNG. Okay, I think that the floor item is either with the dig dogger or it's with the or it's in the ladder room. So we're good for now. I just need to record something. And then I think I'm actually gonna go to level 3, I think, next. Since I have the any key. 5, any key, stair, try. Okay. Oh, did you, Eli? Congratulations. I think that's awesome. But I'm learning, like, again, like, I want to learn how to be a little less awkward socially, right? So, like, I have learned that, you know, if somebody doesn't know something jargony, like, you don't correct them right away. Like, you kind of, like, unless they ask, right? Like, I'm not going to correct every single little thing, especially if it's, like, someone in the not gaming world, right? Like, I don't want to be rude. Or I don't want to be like that person, right? So I'm learning still. Because I've talked to all of you about this earlier this year. Like, I'm going to be working with a lot of people over the next year that aren't in the gaming sphere. Also, hello, Master Pushing. I am doing a randomizer run, meaning that I am playing a classic beloved game whose code is rewritten by people who are experts at writing code and put into a program where the game puts things in random places for me. So every time I play the game, things are in different places. This is called a randomizer run. Some people could call it a challenge run because it is quite different. But yeah, welcome. I am not sure how you found me, but I am grateful for you being here. Welcome. Oh, oops. That's not what I wanted. It is pretty fun. We have a good time around here. Got a very open and welcoming community. What makes this consternation? Well, isn't consternation just longhand for these settings are a pain in the ass? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, that's a good way to boil it down is, here's a bunch of settings. They're a pain in the ass. Like, this is what it looks like. Also, chronologically gaming, appreciate that. Welcome. And thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate that. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you. Well, it was made standard by my group of friends. I mean, this setting string would not exist if it wasn't for us, you know? We kind of invented a monster here, you know? So yeah, I need to read up... Oh, wait, Betty and Wanda were in the same dungeon? Kiss my booty game, come on. They put Betty and Wanda in the same dang dungeon. Why? That's so rude. That's so rude. Is that really what it means, like, kind of outta? Or are you, like, talking about, like, relatively speaking? Oh, I try to do my best. I am very rarely on the same page with someone. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take this since it's a wizard dungeon. Oh, the babies are out. The babies are out. Aww. Y'all, we have rat kits on Critter Vision, and I think it's the 6 or is this a 5? No, I think this is the 6. We're just missing a kid on screen. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Biggie, the babies are out. The babies are out. They're so cute. Oh yeah, I get flustered a lot when I play this game. Alright, level 1 is officially done. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save. Level 1 is finished. And I want to go to... actually, I'm gonna buy a potion first. It's a little more expensive, but not enough for me to care. Especially because I didn't have to buy a blue ring. Alright, so we are done with 1. Alright, we're gonna go to 3 next because it's closer. Actually, I think it's pretty good. Oh, thanks, but I feel like sometimes I'm losing my touch, but like, I'm not sure if that's me or the seed sometimes. Like, I think the truth is I'm probably just hard on myself, and I need to own that I am good at this. And remember, y'all, we were talking about Trans Am earlier as well. Twitch.tv/Ty Tuesday. This stream will also be live. I believe it'll be on... Let me check my front page day again. Because, again, we're using everybody's front page days for this. It will be on the 28th. (4 p.m. to 12 a.m.) That doesn't seem right. Give me a sec. This might be for a different day. Oh yeah, that is the wrong day. Because this was from last year. The other front page email. I was gonna say mine's at AM. Here it is. 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. on the 24th. That's better. So we're late on in the marathon, gonna be on the front page. I opened up the wrong email. I'm like, that doesn't look right. No, it's on the wrong email. So yeah, if you see my stream active, there's nothing wrong. Nobody hacked me or anything like that. That's just one... Oh shit, that was the problem with this dungeon. I thought I had a key issue with this, but no, that was that. It was level 4 that had the key issue. So 4 is where we're heading. 4 and 2. We can do both of them. That is what we call a brain fart, folks. So yeah, if anybody is available during that time, now again, that's Pacific time. If you can mod, great. If not, I might appoint some temporary mods from Pit Crew that will be awake. So, there will be that, because I do need people to moderate my chat. I might not even be fully awake for it. I'm gonna try to be, but that is a time in the morning where I'm usually non-functional. Yeah. Yeah, it's at Pacific. Yeah, yeah. Yes, that sounds about right. And again, if you can't, that's okay. I know it's a really odd time, but at least it's a weekend day. At least it's a weekend day, so it's a little easier. Aw, thanks, Xpog. Yeah, we just want to make sure we can keep the chat a safe place for people, you know? I'm probably going to try to do the same. I'm probably going to try to go to sleep early that night myself. I know, Biggie. Is anybody here a fan of Rackaroos? You know, Trash Pandas? Do I have any Trash Panda fans in the chat? Any Trash Panda fans? fucking toot. Here, you want to see the trash pandas for a sec? Let me pause. Oh, shoot. Here. Really quickly, we can have an aw moment. Everyone say aw. Aw. There's always time for critters on this channel. Yep, 24th is Sunday, but it's in the morning, yeah. Because I'm the last person up that day with Consternate with this, actually. This was the finale. Look at the babies. Oh my goodness. Aw, thanks, Ada. Yeah. So yeah, I'm partnered up with a channel called Critter Vision. They let me show their critter stuff in exchange for getting to know their stream, their 24/7 critter cam. But, you know, they need revenue too to feed the critters, so I'm more than happy to plug them. What a bunch of cuties, am I right? I love them so much. And again, big thanks to Chris and Jane for allowing me to show the little babies. Yo, night dubes. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you were able to see the babies before you went to bed. They're so precious. Thank you again for rating me too, dubes. Alright, so we have one item in here in the Triforce. Yeah, 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific, Biggie. I'm sure you'll be up at one of those hours unless, you know, unless you got something going on. It's a Sunday. You don't have to be there right when it begins. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, and it's good that you're on the back half of that because I think I'm up last. So, oh, I have to remember to get my stream key for Mr. Tuesday. That's one of the billions of things I have to remember tomorrow to make sure I do before I pack or while I pack. Oh, I'm sorry, X-Pac. We'll do our best, though, to be entertaining. It'll be for a great cause. But yeah, what the next month is gonna look like is we're doing Trans Am. And then I'll be back for about a week and a half. Then I'm going to see my family for a week. And then I'll be back for about 2.5 weeks, including my birthday during that. And then I'm off to SGDQ. And then after that, I'll be back for some time. But, like, it's gonna be, like, a week on, a week off, etc. So... I will definitely be making the most of my streams, though, while I am streaming. Whoa, that would have been a bad Y-Force. Alright, I'm gonna call my shot now. I actually think the ladder might be in here. Really? Did I pick up the other item and not realize it? No? Oh, there's one room. One room still left. Okay, we'll go in there. It's a great deal. It's like the best let's make a deal deal. By the way, the Inkblot is a phaser from Star Trek. I will not hear otherwise. You are objectively wrong if you don't think this is a Star Trek. Did that? Dick Dongo just eat the other? Oh, jeez, that was weird. Any Star Trek has phasers that look like that. Okay, so like, I legit don't know if I picked up the second item in here or not. So I'm gonna hope. You can see a TOS phaser? I trust y'all. I trust y'all. The Dust Buster phasers. That's pretty good, Biggie. Biggie, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone use the Dust Buster term Dust Buster phaser in a while. It's kind of funny. Also, hi hat. Bustin' makes me feel good. That also kind of looks like a gun. Also, hour and a half? What the hell is the seed? I don't have the D. I don't have silvers. I don't have half my Triforces. What the piss? It seems like a right order seed where I may have been in the wrong order. Hey, Drather, how are you doing? Thank you so much again for all the subs tonight, by the way, y'all. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, that's fine though. Oh yeah, I can't go forward anyways, so that's fine. See, I have to think about other Britishisms that it might be important before I go over there next trip. And I got time, and I will have a lot of practice because I will be communicating with a lot of folks from Great Britain over the next year. It's ladder blocked. Well, we know the ladder's not in there. All right, we're going back to 3. I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together that first time. Football is just soccer. I am going to be going to see I guess I'll call it soccer because I'm American, a soccer team next year. I'm probably going to go, a crisp is a chip, that much I know. Again, Taskmasters helped me out with some of these. I'm probably going to be going to see the Brighton football team next year. Because I want to go to Brighton anyways, and it's a... Hopefully I can get reasonable prices. So is that just like toppings, Gumby? Is that like... Does that mean toppings? Okay, cool, cool. I'm learning. I thought a crisp was a fry, like the kind of stuff that they serve. I guess, would they call it fish and crisps? Okay, so now I'm confusing myself. Oh, right. I got those two confused. Yeah, see, this is why I gotta practice. They're gonna laugh at me over there. Oh, it's the Simpsons theme. Very classic Fred theme. There you go, Simpsons fans in chat. The correct flavor of crisps is salt and vinegar. Well, yes, of course. No, I love salt and vinegar. That I will do very well over there with. No, of course I get the Simpsons thing. I know a Danny Elfman tune when I hear it. All desserts are puddings. You see, I should know some of this. My parents had friends from Britain that came and visited us one time. Although, there is one thing that always made me giggle. So, like, my parents' friends, I think they were from, like, Warwick or something like that. They thought that Buffalo and New York City were just, like, right next to each other. And we were like, no. No. New York City's, like, 8 hours from Buffalo. That's not how that works. Oh, beans. Yeah, they're like, can we get into a car and take a day trip to New York City? And we're like, no, that's not how it works over here. No, Gumby! Gumby, what the heck? Gonna make me blush over here. You know, it kind of blew my mind that Baltimore and New York were that close the first time I took a train. Like, in my brain, that did not process well, but Baltimore and New York are actually way closer together than you think if you take a train. Probably going to take that same old trip for spring break next year. I think I'm going to go back to New York and see my sister again. I just got to figure out what musicals Oth and I are going to see. Yeah, I was considering seeing 6 actually, Pika. That's actually a really good point. Because Oth and I definitely had Hadestown and 6 on our list, and we saw Hadestown this year, so maybe we'll see 6 next year. But I've heard that musical's actually, like, quite good. I'm hoping that either, well, Avenue Q might still be on West End, so I might save that for West End if it's on West End. Next year might be the year that I finally go to West End and Broadway in the same year. I would be so stoked for that. I've really gotten into musicals recently. The D! Of course the D was behind that. But yeah, I'm sure something that is a meme for how Europeans see how big, like, or not understand how relatively big the US is. Again, not everyone, just my parents' friends in particular I'm poking fun at. Gotta have heart. Alright, well that dungeon's complete. Where the frick? Who ate my ladder? Who ate my damn oh no. Chad, I think the ladder is behind Goma and 8. I think the ladder is legit behind Goma and 8. Oh. This would be like the second time in a month I've dealt myself something that looks exactly like this. It's not funny. Just not fun. I actually have the second staircase too in there according to what I read, but I do have bow now. I guess I gotta go back into 8. What a seed. Oh, beans. That's not where I want to go. I want to go down here. It's really it's gonna be this again, isn't it? It's gonna be this crap again. Yo, Eli, thank you so much for the 5-pack. I appreciate that. Okay, that song makes me unconditionally happy. Anybody else really like the Jean-Luc Picard song? Yo, thanks, Eli. I appreciate you. I freaking love the Picard song. It's so freaking... Oh, wait, that's 3. That's 3. That's 3. Where am I going? I'm going to 8. 8 is up here. 8 is on Candle Row. No, not the Borg Party song. It's called... I think it's just called the Captain Picard song. By the way, can I just say that Patrick Stewart is a British national treasure. My original British national treasure, actually. I'm sorry, Sir Patrick Stewart, before Oth gives me shit about that. I freaking love Patrick Stewart so much. Yeah, he is kind of... I would definitely use international treasure for him, for sure. I want to know Patrick Stewart's secret to getting old so gracefully. Like, he somehow pulls it off every time. Oh, that's cool, Pika. Oh, thanks, Xbug. Yeah, that's such a good song. Here's to the finest crew in Starfleet. Engage. Yeah, that's true. Oh, God. I have to remember where I got blocked off. I remember this being bad. Triforce was in here. Thank you, office space person. Watch it be behind something silly like this. Okay. I think I can get back the other way. I just have to find the staircase. I think I actually gotta go left. This thing feels as big as 9. Good night, Eli. Thank you so much again for the subs. I appreciate that. Have a good night. Y'all, I don't know if it would ever happen, but I think I just... No, I can't suggest that. Big Head, I may have thought of one way to get your Skybilz boxers, but I don't think I want to... Well... What if we sold Skybilz boxers for the Shameless Fund? You know, that would be a thing. Oh my gosh. Why do I come up with these ideas? I just turned like a shade of scarlet red. Sorry. Yeah. I know Desi would enjoy that. I'm trying to look for the room with the Goma in it, and it's like freaking impossible in this map. That's not it. I don't even remember where I parked that Goma. I know it's not that way. Nope, it wasn't that. I know it's not to the left of this, because that's a transport room. Was it left? Okay, alright. This is like the worst scene to get late at night after an RNG. Skybilz, you've dealt it again. Oops, I dealt it again. My seeds are always broke, and the light is gonna be here. Oh, baby, I'm gonna be pissed off at the seed. Oh my gosh, why? Well, you know, that's not much better, but we take those? So now the real question is, did we find the ground item in here? We did not yet. We need the ground items still in this dungeon. I am also for it, Xpog. I would find the silvers before a ladder, I'm just saying. Of course, Xpog, all you have to... You just let me know whenever you want to play. You know you're welcome. Yeah, poor Auth has to be... We couldn't find, like, an affordable main cabin extra for this one. Y'all know Auth's pretty tall. So, we had to go for a regular seat this time, going to Trans Am. I'm really worried his legs are gonna be in his, Okay. Where else haven't I gotten a Triforce from? Big Head, I'm gonna pull up the thing I pinned last time. Isn't that the one I got ladder blocked out of? Oh, look at all those rack pictures. What a bunch of babies. Okay, so I gotta go to 6. I'm gonna see... No, 6, there's nothing in 6. It says need Triforce. So where else can I go at this point? 1's done. 2 should be done in theory. 3 is done. There's more in 4? Or was 4 all ladder? No, it couldn't be in 4, because we said 4 was ladder blocked. 5 has potential. We're gonna try 5. So where did I put 5 on here? 5's in Death Mountain. Gross. Okay. I get to practice my ladder, my screen scrolling again. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Alright. Hey! Alright, alright, alright. Maybe practice makes perfect. I'm sorry, chat. The seed is taking a chunk out of me right now. Actually, 5's on that screen. Alright, we're looking for a floor item in here. Although it is possible this one might be ladder blocked as well. Because that one at the top was... Although I don't have a map. Oh no, it's not gonna be one of these. Oh, chat. I suspect this might be a Name That Bomb Hole dungeon. So we're gonna start looking for the map. Ooh, you wooden game. I haven't had a dungeon like this in a hot minute. No way 5 is this small. We're missing rooms out of here. Okay. I think the ladder might be behind to find that bomb hole on the ground. That hadn't even dawned on me till now. Because the any key was in here. The only way this isn't the case, and I have to see a map to believe it, is if the floor item is past this. Oh, or is it you? Is it you? Nope, it wasn't that. Okay. I suspected that could have been one of them. I would like to find a map. Just to prove to me. I mean, the map could be up there too, for all I know. Oh, shit. I just feel like this isn't all of 5. Like, it's not just one more room and it's the full map. There's something missing in this 5. Okay, well, there's that room. Okay, so we know there's a room below this. Oh, well, we already knew that. There's something about this dungeon that seems sketchy. And of course it would be the ladder. Come on, give me a map. That doesn't help! Oh, Leslie, I don't know where the frickin' ladder is right now. This is bad. Alright, I already bombed there. Yeah, I still don't feel like we got the full story yet. This is very much Hot Butter as the sequel. I feel like I bombed, like... Well, I know it can't drop anything, but that's not what I was going for. I was going for bomb holes. I feel like it's one room I haven't bombed into yet. Okay, okay. Hang on, this might be my B. We didn't have keys at the time, or as many keys. Is it this room? Game, this is the one room I'll excuse you from if it was in here. That's just bad luck if it was in here. Give me a map. Okay. Okay. Alright, it can't be in here. It can't be in here. 6 is nothing but the Triforce. I guess we can go to 7. I thought I finished 7, but maybe not. I bet you it's 7. Okay, it's probably in here. It is probably in here, because we left this dungeon early because we were trying to save time. That's never backfired. It was worth exploring 5-4, though, especially when I'm only playing alone. Here we go again. Yeah, 7 seems to have the ladder often in these frickin' seeds. It wasn't 7. It was a little underwhelming. It wasn't in any, like, damning place in particular. It was a gambled and lost seed. Sorry about that, y'all. It was precisely when I found the ladder, which is hilarious to me. Well, for the sake of closing up the... Oh, it's gonna run an ad again? Heck off, Twitch. Did YouTube come back, Xpog? I'm actually curious about how this comes back in the YouTube sense. I don't think I've had this happen in a while. Vertical's backup is horizontal backup. Horizontal's not back. Here, let me see what I can do. So vertical was back up easy, horizontal not so much. I know why horizontal's out though, probably. It's kind of finicky. Horizontal, what's your problem? I think I have to flip horizontal on and off again. And I need to do this. Then I'm going to... Yep, then I should be able to flip this back on, no problem. It was literally, did you go where the ladder was? Well, for at least the last part. Alright, flip horizontal back on. Okay, horizontal should be back up now, too. Yeah, our internet typically doesn't go out like that. It's actually been a while since we've gotten fiber. Also, thanks, Wista. I appreciate that. Thank you, Xpac. Alright, so level 9 is right around the corner. Nope, we can't blame Spectrum. It's a private company now that runs fiber that we use. It's a local company. That's why it doesn't happen as often anymore. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. This is the most weenie 9 I've seen so far. Oh, geez, Blue. Yeah, I'd be peeing like every 5 minutes. Or up, other direction. Throw the truck in reverse. Oh, sorry, Blue. Oh, this 9 was piss easy. Really? As long as I can get through this way, this 9 was mad easy. Okay, alright, so we know where everything is now. Tiny 9, tiny 9. Tiny 9. Piss easy. Yeah, this seed, I don't think it could be sub-hour just because of how big every single dungeon was. Literally, we needed it for one Triforce piece. Oh, good to know that Mortal Kombat 2 is good. I'm actually thinking about seeing it soon, Blue. Was it worth seeing in theaters? I don't know if Oz would want to go see Mortal Kombat, but I do. I think the bow block silvers were pretty bad. The 9 was easy though. Burner. It's a YOLO seed! Let's go! This is my first like 0 death seed in a while for Z1R. It's a YOLO seed! Let's hack and go! Alright. Alright. Sorry, YouTube. I'm gonna close this. Thank you. Alright, so that... Thank you, YouTube. You know, that seed was as advertised. It was